Welcome back to Vegas Live with Ninon. I'm so excited because so much is going on. But another great exciting thing is that Vegas, we're starting our summer now. But also there's a little bit of bad news about the summer thing going on. Gasoline. No. They've now the pipes are closing down, and gasoline is $4 a gallon. And now that we're able to, from COVID-19, we can go out. Now we can't go out because there's no gas to go out with.
Now we're all going to be broke.
We can never win. I don't know where the world is going to, and I don't know what's happening, but I do know it's going to be very, very different. But it's not going to make any difference to my life, and it's certainly not going to make any difference to Lil Rheuk. Lil Rheuk, I've known for years.
We keep going.
We keep going, and we keep going. Well, that's what I'm like. So what do we do? We find another way.
We have to. We always have. We always have in the world.
Yeah, now, you told me something rather, not strange, but he told me something just now, and this is another change in the world.
Yeah.
He cannot go to Jamaica unless he has his vaccine shot, right?
And you also have to pay $150 for a PCR test, is what they call it. And I have to get it 3 days before my trip. And if I am positive, even with my vaccine, I cannot go. And if I show any symptoms while I'm in Jamaica, they could quarantine me for 14 days there in the country.
And who pays
so I could be stuck in Jamaica, guys.
Well, Jamaica's nice.
Because I'm going either way.
But, it's so funny. You're very young, and you seem to have traveled the world.
It's hard for the young people now. Times used to be so good.
Yeah, because you could get up and go
it's
anywhere you want.
It's better to be old than it is to be young. I'll tell you that.
I'm
not calling you old. You look great. But I'm just saying it's a better generation.
I'm going to let that pass through because I'm 39 and holding.
Okay.
And I've been holding.
You are 39.
I'm 39. He's trying to correct himself.
It's hard for the young people. It is. It's a hard generation for us. And my kids, I don't even know. When I have kids, I'm going to have to pray. Times are getting very dark.
But are you going to want kids?
I still want kids.
Yeah.
They'll just be in the end times. It's just sad. It's a sad generation.
Your kids might be the beginning of the new time. The
True.
end time's gone, so you might be. So I'm
right.
one of those positive people, as you're very
we
well
might
know.
Start the world again.
Well, we're starting. I think it seems to be re-correcting itself.
Yeah,
that's what I look at it, and we always think just where we are. We're in Nevada, we're in Las Vegas, and it's only here. That's not true. It's all over the world.
It's the world.
So I think the whole world is correcting itself. I don't know if this ever happened before. I have my history as.
I think history is repeating itself.
I think
maybe
so.
Even more hardcore and more.
Well, there's more people
evil.
in it.
The evil eye is real. It's getting worse.
Do you think the evil? Do you see that out there?
I do every day. Every day, the evil eye and the evil gets worse, and people are in such rage.
How do you recognize the evil? How do you recognize it within when you see? Is it things that happen?
Oh, it's just being in this industry for a while now, and just being connected to the world. I have friends in Colombia recently. They're having a big thing that we had go on. They have riots and they're destroying their city. In the city I went to, and Colombia happens to be my favorite country I've ever been to.
It's beautiful.
Cali, Colombia, Papayan, when I was there, doing the whole JDM song and Rapito back a couple years ago, and now I was sad and I had tears when I seen all those people fighting in the streets, and
because
so it's going on everywhere.
I was there too, and I loved it.
Oh, did you? I loved it so much.
Yeah, I love the
beautiful, nice people, and then going to Israel when I went there about 5 years ago. Look what's happening there. Well, it always happens there, but I mean, it's really sad.
It hasn't happened for a long time.
Right,
so
it's getting worse.
We got used to sort of nothing happening, and all of a sudden,
we try to.
We got all this Middle Eastern thing started up again.
It's a very scary world, and I have a lot of fans in Israel and Tel Aviv, and it's really sad. I always preach peace since day one, and I've always been a rebel, and I've always fought for love and stood up for love. So being artists, we are open to everything, and we just know what's going on and how evil everything is, and how evil this industry is getting every day.
I just think everything is becoming very, very evil. So as you said, you feel like the devil's taking over? Do you think he's got a grasp on things, faster than it should have been? I mean, eventually it's going to happen, but kind of...
But the devil won't win at the end. Remember that. So...
Of course not. Of course not.
Oh, and speaking of kids, Mother's Day, you're my industry mama. And you've always supported me. You've never turned your back on me. There's people that always said lies in the media about me and made me look terrible. And I can be a little risque and I can be a little controversial.
Yes.
But you accept me.
I accept you. I accept you for what you are because you are the younger generation.
I'm the real deal.
You are. You're the real deal. But you actually do step out. You step out of that box.
Right.
And you take that risk. And yes, you do. He does get a little risque at times, and that's when Mama comes in and say, "Hey, listen,
right?
Come on, cool it down a little bit, just a little bit,
just a little bit. No more boobs, okay?
No more boobs. Forget the boobs. We all know every woman. Most women have boobs. We have small ones, we have medium ones, we have big ones.
Right.
It's the same.
I think I just act like a crazy rock star sometimes.
But why not? You're young,
right?
You're
exactly.
Young.
We got to live it up, and we can't be afraid.
No,
that's it.
So you're not.
It's free love.
And
it's
he's
free
not afraid
will.
of his mama.
Yes, and here's a rose. A beautiful rose because you're a beautiful industry mama. Okay, Ninon is beautiful, and we always match.
We always match.
See, I got my Gucci shirt on, but it kind of matches.
We matches because we've got colours here and colours there.
You just need a nice Empire jacket to go with it.
Yeah, I gotta go and get one. You gotta find one of these.
They're all sold out, but
I'll
send you
all,
one.
Right? Yeah, I love it.
Thank
what have you got coming up, and what's going on?
I have a brand new music video coming at the end of May. It's the biggest, bestest one. I always say that with everything, though.
But it should be.
But it should be. It's always a step up, climbing up that ladder, like you always say. That's what I'm doing.
Climb it.
Keep going no matter what. And if the ladder breaks and I fall,
you got to pick yourself up.
I get right back up. And I go again and I reinvent myself and shed my skin and come back. And it's called Can You Feel It? And it's a really great, amazing song. Go stream it on everything, iTunes, Google Play, Spotify. And the music video is coming at the end of May 17th, but just stay tuned.
I love it. You do a lot of your own promoting, don't you?
Yeah,
which
you have to be. You have to wear different hats. You have to put on producer hat, director hat,
and manager,
investor. You have to invest in yourself. I invest in all my music videos. I write all my songs. There's many hats in this industry.
So all your songs are original?
All original.
See, that's where you
don't
make
go
money.
stealing it because it's copyrighted.
And you can make money on it if they do.
Yeah,
don't sue them.
Exactly.
There you go. Do you know, I was just saying that when you write your own songs,
and there was a lawyer in there too. Sorry to cut you off. But there was a lawyer in that the green room. So
there is.
I might need her card.
On your way out, get a card. But I don't think you would have that problem because you're not that type of person.
Hollywood is a Shark Tank, so you
never know. So you've got to be careful. Absolutely.
You do.
But that means you have to keep an eye on everything. So what do? You check everything out and you make sure everything's
researched and proper. Everything's so hard now, though, too, with the copyright infringement. Everything is just so.
It's all paperwork and
it is so much business. It's so much. Everything's greedy and all about money. It really is. It's not about me making music to help people, make people feel better like I want to do. It's all this extra shit. Excuse my French.
You said it how it is.
Or English, really.
Yeah, that's how it is. He says it how it is.
You got
and you're in the mix out there, no pun intended, but you're sort of you see what goes on and what's happening. Yeah. What has made you what do you feel that's made you so successful in climbing this ladder and you keep pounding forward and each time I see a little clip here and a little clip there and a little something here.
Right, and I never stop.
You're climbing that ladder all the time. What makes you so different by doing this? How do you know how to do this? You've never done it before because it's new.
I really don't know because I really don't, because if other people were in these shoes, I feel like they would kill themselves. They don't know what I've been through and the shitty things. Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know what made me so damn strong, because you have to be so strong in this industry, especially.
Oh, the music industry.
I'm just a strong person that can handle things, and it's sad other people can't. No. And other people cannot handle what I've been through in this industry for 5 minutes. No. So you just got to really put your boxing gloves on and fight and fight and fight. And even if you look like the bad guy and people spread lies about you, you work around it.
They put plenty of lies about you, that's for sure.
Plenty of lies. And, but my fans, my true supporters, they know who I am. They love me. And the people know that I'm a good person no matter what flaw they see.
So how'd you get this job? How'd you get a job in Jamaica? You got a job in Colombia. Right? How did you get that job?
Well, Colombia, I had a colleague, one of my friends that I went to college with, invited me out there, and then I performed at this place called Land Disco, and I met JDM there, and I sang and brought home rapito. Shout out to everybody in Colombia.
Lovely.
I think it was just luck, a lot of luck.
Okay, so what about Jamaica?
And Jamaica, I've always dreamed of going there. Always dreamed since I've been to Israel. You know, I've been. This is my 6th country I've been to now. And it's like, I've always dreamed of Jamaica. I went to Japan. I went to
what did you think of
Mexico.
Japan?
Japan was incredible.
Yeah.
Incredible. Yeah, it was.
Mexico
I was
City.
lost in translation there.
Yeah, we didn't matter. You just roll along with it.
Yeah.
But in Mexico City itself, in the big square.
Mexico, I spent the longest time
Yeah,
there.
but it's beautiful there.
Beautiful.
The Mexico City is
But make sure you
beautiful.
get your hepatitis shot before you go.
Oh, well, hang on, really? I think you're going to get all these shots.
No, I got all my vaccines. I know. It's just so much to worry about.
Yeah, it is.
But no, Mexico was great. Everybody was nice. It was the longest trip I've ever spent out of the United States.
Yeah.
And Israel was the most. That's probably what made me strong. Was Israel. I really don't talk about it much, but when I was at the Golden Heights,
I didn't even know that you'd been to Mexico.
Really?
No,
Really?
I mean to Israel.
right?
I had no idea you'd been to Israel.
True. Yeah. It's a very it's a touchy subject for me.
Yeah.
Quiet on the set.
Yeah, quiet on the set, please.
Lil Rheuk's here. Just
No,
kidding.
they just forgot that they forgot we were recording. It's all right, you know. Duh.
We don't care. Imperfections are unique, right?
Yeah, we'll bring
That's
them in.
good.
We brought them in. They became part of the show.
But with Israel,
You know, my best girlfriend since I was 15 years old lives in Bat Yam in Israel.
Oh, is she Israeli?
Yeah, no, she's English, but she's
Oh,
Israeli
wow.
now.
Now she's
Now
Israeli.
she's Israeli, yes.
Yeah, you know, because of England, Israel's the country it is today.
That's right. Yeah,
So,
that's right. But
so,
now we've got all
yeah.
these problems going on there as well. So we've got
I
all sorts
know.
of problems all over the world.
all over the world. England's next, though, I tell
What
you.
ha-
I've always dreamed of going there,
you're
too.
going to go to
A lot of fans there on the internet.
yeah,
So one
yeah.
day, and I don't think I've ever talked about Israel because it was very, very sad for me. You know, there I was at the Golden Heights and talked to soldiers, and I heard bombs going off in Syria, and it's, you know, it's a proxy war though in Syria.
But it opened your eyes up as a young person.
Oh, it totally did. And I was 18 when I went there, and it was pretty hardcore. That's probably why I'm so strong to this day, because things I've seen in my life like that, and it's no joke in the Middle East, and I pray it gets better, and I hope my music can help, and I hope maybe I can cease fire one day there.
It's funny because I lived in Beirut for just a little under 2 years. And
Beirut?
Yes, I lived
Really?
in Beirut, yeah. And so I knew it very well. And then when, you know, we have all these bombings and all the stuff that's going on, I know everywhere everything is.
Yeah.
And it's so sad to see everything all
So
being blown
sad.
up. And it's like, you know, what's happening to this world? We're just having a whole new world.
I know.
Well, I guess the only thing
that's
I can
scary.
say about that is read the back of your Bible and you won't be surprised what's going on.
Yeah,
It's all
yeah.
in the back
Oh
of
my
your Bible.
gosh. And that's the whole
So-
city in Jerusalem. It was
Yeah.
weird because they have Muhammad, they have Jesus, and they have the Jews'
That's
holy
right.
wall right in the
Everything.
same city.
It's like Switzerland.
So,
you know,
you
Switzerland
know.
is surrounded by all the little, you know,
I know all
states.
the.
We say it's the little.
Yeah, and honestly, I think it's a message from God that we need to coexist and come together.
I think so. I think he.
You know,
I think he
we're all
He said, "I'm mad
praying
at
to the
you.
source
I'm
here."
upset with you. We got to
Yeah.
sort you all out. You're all going left field, right field, this
and the
field.
people who
anymore."
are hating so much.
So let's
That's
talk about the
them.
music. Bring the music.
Yeah,
in
let's bring the
and
music.
Bring everybody together because that's what it's all about for you.
Right.
Absolutely.
Right, because
No.
music saved my life.
Now we talk about music. We just had this fundraiser at the Carpenters. Quirky Minds Media presented it, and now the
shilling-a-ling.
Carpenters tribute concert. They are now going to be a residency beginning May the 11th, which is Tuesdays and Wednesdays at Stoney's. That's in Town Square on Vegas
Nice.
Live Boulevard. Yeah, and Vegas Live Boulevard.
And you can ride the bull there too.
I'm sorry.
You can ride the bull there.
Oh, I didn't know that. Is there a bull to ride?
Yeah, there
Oh, I didn't
is.
even
Well, a
see
fake
that.
bull, but
Oh, I thought it was a real one.
but when you're pretty drunk and you get on it,
Doesn't
it's
really
not
make
fun.
any difference. So don't forget to go down. Their show starts at 7 p.m.
Wow.
This is very exciting. They're going to be there for about 6 or 8 weeks. I don't know exactly how long, but a long time. So this is all very exciting and absolutely wonderful. And of course, we have the big fundraiser, which was absolutely fabulous. All the musicians came down, and I was there. And I didn't see you there. You weren't there, but that's okay.
I was there in spirit.
You were there in spirit. But anyway,
I've been quarantined for this Jamaica trip.
There you go.
This is the first time I stepped out, so you don't have
really?
COVID, do you?
Huh?
You don't have it, do you?
I don't have what? I'm not even going to mention it.
If positive, I'm going to blame it on Ninon. Just kidding.
There you go.
Because you're the only one I've seen. Just kidding. You know. Oh.
But anyway,
what are you going to do, though, you know?
Nothing. Okay. How can anybody reach you to reach all your music and everything, Lil Rheuk?
Please watch my new video, Can You Feel It, in May. Thank you guys so much. I love you all. It's RHEUK Nation is my Instagram handle. And LILRHEUK on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify. Love me, love me, love me.
Yeah, I just love him. He's amazing. And he really, truly, he's become sort of part of my family, my son.
Thank you.
And if I want any way I can help him, I will help him and protect
What's
him.
going on back there today? That's going crazy.
Anyway, but don't forget to also go to YouTube, Vegas Live with Ninon, and subscribe. And, anytime, I always ask all my guests out there, when you're a guest on Vegas Live with Ninon, and I don't see much of you doing this, so I'm going to get a little bit sort of, come on, get out there. You've got to share what we do. We do an interview for you. You get it for free. We give you 15, 20 minutes, 25 minutes, and then you never post it. I don't get that, personally.
Oh, I post everything. I bug the shit out of people.
I
probably bug you a million times.
But I think it's such a tool that you have to put out there and, let people know. The reason we do this is to help you. You're entertainers, and we're trying to help you get out there. But you've got to help yourselves, too.
It's a mitzvah, what we call a good deed in Israel. I don't know why I'm talking about Israel today.
I love that.
A mitzvah. It's a good deed what you do for artists and
yes,
everybody.
It's a good deed, and you do a good deed for the world, and that's what we're trying to do.
That's why it's the 13th time I've been on
the Carpenters,
the show.
the tribute concert they're going to do. We put them out there and everybody. So, and they'll be back on the show a little bit probably before they start this.
Cool.
So I'll bring them back on just to give little stuff going on. We'll be right back with our next guest. You take care. If you enjoyed the last show we just did and all the other shows, don't forget to subscribe Vegas Live with Ninon on YouTube. We've got plenty more coming up and our guests are amazing. So don't forget to subscribe. We'll be right back. Vegas Live with Ninon.